Hi all, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I want to discuss about C# constructors. If you are not yet subscribed my channel, kindly subscribe it and like the videos also. So we can directly move to the topic C# constructor. This is a very basic thing of C# language. As interview perspective also you can expect the questions from this field. In this video, I want to discuss about what is a constructor, types of constructors, and I want to explain constructor based on a sample program. So we can just look at what is a constructor. Constructor is a special method of class that is automatically invoked when an instance of a class is created. This is called constructor. The main use of constructor is to initialize the private fields of the class while creating an instance of the class. When you have not created a constructor in the class, the compiler will automatically create default constructor of the class. The default constructor initializes all numeric fields in the class to 0 and all strings and objective fields to null. These are some basic points about constructor. We can move to other slides. In that slide, we can discuss it more. There are some short notes about that. A class can have any number of constructors, and a constructor doesn't have any return type, not even void. A static constructor cannot be a parameterized constructor. Within a class, you can create one static constructor only. These are some rules for constructor. We can, based on a program, we can explain it. Before that, we need to discuss about which all types of constructors are. 5 types of constructors are present. One is default constructor. Without parameter, we can make this one. Then next one is parameterized constructor, then copy constructor, static constructor, and a private constructor. Default constructor. A constructor without any parameters is called a default constructor. In other words, this type of constructor does not take any parameters. Parameterized constructor. A constructor with at least one parameter is called parameterized constructor. Then next one is copy constructor. The constructor which creates an object by copying variables from another object is called copy constructor. We can see that a set of objects for a different class, we need to copy one object details into another object details, or copy one object to another object. This mechanism is very helpful. Then next one is static constructor in C#. When a constructor is created by using static keyword, it will be invoked only once for all of these instances of the class, and it is invoked during the creation of the first instance of the class or first reference to the static member in the class. It will be invoked. The static constructor is used to initialize static fields of the class and to write code that needs to be executed only once. The feature of static constructor is that it is initiated only once. Now, how much number of instances created for the class is not a matter. It is initiated only once. So we can implement singleton concept by using the static constructor is a one method. These are some features of static constructor. A static constructor do not take access modifiers or have parameters. A static constructor is called automatically to initialize the class before the first instance of is created or any static members are referenceable. A static constructor cannot be called directly. The user has no control over when the static constructor is executed in the program. The typical use of static constructor is when the class is using a log file and a constructor is used to write entries to the file. These are some theory topic based on static constructor. If we want to know the constructor perfectly, we need to move to a program. So I just want to explain the constructor by using a sample program. We can move to that program. I will show the program now. I already written the code for the program. Here you can see that an employee class is there. We can see a static constructor with a static keyword and a class name. Here we just write a line for showing this is static constructor. In the execution time, we can expect that before creating the instance or that a reference of the employee class, the method will be invoked. And we can see a method, static method inside employee class. Then some private variables are there, name and age. Parameterized constructor, we can see that. And also a parameterized constructor with an object, you can also see that. Then we can see a property details. Then we can see the calling of static method, then object creations, then printing. These things we can see here. Then we can directly move to, we can directly run the program. Here you can see that we just call a static member here, static employee dot static method name salary. Before that, the static constructor is already called. We can see the weights from the static constructor here. Then static method. Then we create two objects for static, not static, our employee class. Here we can see two objects are created for the employee class. At that time, the static constructor is not invoked because static constructor invoked only one time. So, for implementing singleton design pattern and also we can use static constructor. For writing the details into log file is also helpful. And we call the readline method here. Here we take the details with the name and age. Already passing name and age from here. So that details are copied to second object and print the second object details here. This way the constructor works in our program. As an interview perspective view, the constructor is very important one. You can expect the questions from constructor and maybe they will ask to write some programs like this one. So I will attach the code in our comment or description section. Kindly use this code for practice. Then I want to finish my topic now. Before finishing my topic, I want to discuss one more thing. That one is private constructor. With a private specifier, you can create it. This is only for initializing static members. These are some features of private constructor. One of the private constructor is like that. It provides an implementation of singleton pattern. Once we provide a constructor that is either private or public or any, the compiler will not add parameterless public constructor to the class. Before wind up our topic, in this topic I want to discuss about the constructor types in the program. Kindly refer the program and try to understand more about the constructor. Thanks for watching the tutorial. Kindly like my video and subscribe my channel. That's all. Thank you.